All right, let's see how Magnus loses this one. Magnus on the white end against Daniil Dubov from the 2021 Champions Chess Tour Opera Euro Rapid Knockout. Wow. Try saying that 10 times fast. Okay. Italian game. Knight c3. Bishop pins the knight. Okay, castles. The knight is unpinned. Bishop takes. Takes toward the center. Castles. Bishop back. Interesting. It wasn't even attacked, but a bit of a prophylactic move, I guess. d6. Knight comes back. Okay, Daniil strikes toward the center. Magnus takes. Okay, takes. Knight e4. Okay, knight hits the bishop, which takes the other knight and says, "Don't you look dumb." Knights on the rim are dim, I think the saying goes. Okay, queen recaptures the bishop. Bishop h6. Wow. How is this working out? Let's see. Wait. Okay, so the next move that Daniil played f5. What if I just take the bishop? Okay. That's just a forkaruski. You don't want to lose your queen. So f5 it is. Well, two pieces are under attack. How are you getting out of this one, Magnus? Okay. Queen is attacked first. Okay. Where it no longer defends the knight. Okay, that's the key move, of course. Bishop comes back to d2, where it attacks the knight. You can take mine, but there goes yours. Wow. Let's go back here. So Magnus had to see that all the way back here when Daniil recaptured his bishop. He had to see that after this h6 move, bishop h6, he could return and be in a position to recapture or take this knight after the queen was moved off to a square where it no longer defended the bishop. Incredible. That's just ridiculous. All right, queen g6. Queen gets active, rook f4. Goodbye, rook. No. Goodbye, queen. Move queen. All right, f3. I think that's the only move, because if you're moving away, yeah, with the queen. Bishop f3 is a killer. How are you stopping mate here? You can hold it off for a few more moves, but that's a lobster pincer mate. So, okay, f3 it is. Bishop takes, but at least you have lateral defense of this g2 square now. Rook g4, adding even more firepower. It's attacked 3 times. This square defended only twice. And I guess, yeah, you can't bring in another piece to defend it. So g3, only move. All right, setting up a discovered attack on the queen. Rook comes into the game. Rook f6, takes. Queen h5, okay. Well, this square is defended by the queen. We have some ideas of mate on h1 here. Okay, rook e3. Getting ready to take out this pesky bishop. Bishop says not so fast. Setting up this discovered attack on the queen. Queen moves to e2. And that's a blunder. What's the move? What's the move? Rook g3. And Magnus resigns after this move. Let's see here. Okay, if you take with the pawn, yep, that's mate. That's mate with the bishop. And if you take with the rook, there goes your queen. There goes your queen. Okay, so what's the correct move here? Yeah, correct move was just to retreat to e1 and not to the square where you're being x-rayed by the queen. But yeah, Magnus e2 and rook g3, game over. All right, let's see what we have here in this next game. It's Daniil on the white end this time. Same tournament, 2021 Champions Chess Tour Opera Euro Rapid Knockout. Queen's Indian defense, denoted by b6. Fianchetto's the bishop. Magnus delivers this check On b4, Daniil blocks. c5, captures the bishop. Bishop is recaptured. Castles, castles. Knight d2. Okay, this pawn move restores the structure. A couple more pawn moves. Knight to e7, setting up this pawn e5 push, which does happen. Rook gets into the game. Wow, a lot of tension in the center. A lot of tension, which is finally broken. Okay, takes. It hits the queen and opens up this discovered attack on the bishop. Okay, queen takes, bishop takes, and the rook moves up. Okay, queen g4, queen is hit, queen takes. Wow, okay. A lot of pieces flying off the board. Magnus goes pawn grabbing on b2. Daniil says, "Get out of my house." Wow, but this queen doesn't have any squares except for c3 and a3, okay? Magnus plays c3, and that's a blunder. What's the move? Knight to d1. A retreating move by the knight, okay? Hitting the queen, opening the eyes of this rook now. Okay. Magnus doesn't even move the queen. He plays a sneaky move. But Daniil spots that he doesn't fall for it. He takes the rook first and then the queen, and Magnus resigns. Okay, let's just go back here. What would have happened if Magnus just retreated the queen to a3? Oh, look at this. It's a mate in 3. Queen sacrifice on f8. The king must recapture, and that's mate. Well, the knight can block, but that's mate. So what Magnus should have done instead is to move to a3. But how's that working out? Because I can still move the knight to c2 and hit the queen, and the rook's eyes are still open, so this tactic still works, doesn't it? Ah, the queen can move to a4 where it eyes this e8 square, and now the sacrifice isn't working because the knight can block and the queen defends. Wow, and black is completely winning in this position. Completely winning. That's incredible. Okay.